Sup guys, is Blazer Chris again. It's been probably like around three or so months now. Two, three, probably three. Like what, it's May 12th today. And yeah. It's been a while. And there's been a lot. So I'm gonna try to keep this video 10 minutes or below, because I know the other one was long, but that was just because I was talking about everything. So I should probably speed this up just so that it won't last too long. So RTK right now. RTK has been going pretty well these past like 3 months. It's currently at 104 days. I'm at 20 somewhere, like right now I'm in 2,629. That's how many kanji I'm in so far. So I'm on RTK 3 already, obviously. And I have like 379 kanji left or so, something around that much. And all I can say is RTK 1 was pretty good. I think RTK 3 can I just want it to end. I'm tired of it. I don't want to do it anymore, honestly. Like I'm just doing like at this point, like my motivation for doing RTK 3 is just so I don't have to do new cards, so I just have to review, because I don't want to do the new cards anymore. I'm so tired of it. Like you guys need to understand, like it's such a pain, especially like after RTK 1, just want to be over it, stuff like that. But you know, it's been pretty satisfying. Like I've really been making progress. And as for immersion, I've been listening to a lot of stuff. Well, you know, I've been listening to like anime, so like the shows I've been listening, like I listened to Madan no Tavares, no Madan no Tavares, and I listened to that a lot for a while. Right now I'm listening to Bakemonogatari and Nisemonogatari a lot. And probably gonna start listening to Kokoro Connect soon, because I just finished watching that. And also Steins Gate, which I finished that like yesterday, and I'm so obsessed right now. Like I just want my Japanese level to like be up there, just so I can just go play the visual novels now. Like I'm in love with it that much. Steins Gate so great. Oh my god. But yeah, I've been just like trying to watch like a shit ton of anime, you know, raw. Like I'm not even really using subtitles, because like since subtitles is mostly reading practice, I'd rather just keep it separate, because it's like, you know, sometimes there are times where I can't really find anime to watch, or like anything I really want to watch, and so then sometimes I'll go read manga during that time. But you know, if before that I was watching anime subtitles anyways, it's like I'm just still getting more reading practice and not as much listening. So I'd rather just use anime just to listen, and then manga like to read. Cool thing is that there's a book up in New York City where I can get manga for like between $1.50 and $4. So I'm reading Kakegurui right now. Understand like almost nothing. Well, actually, okay, I don't want to say almost nothing. Like I'm getting the gist of it, and you know the explanations too. I can like, you know, with the images and like the few words I know, I can sort of get to what it's trying to say. Definitely understood more than I did like 3 months ago. Definitely, but you know, still real on the low level. And I don't know, it's been a blast, honestly. I mean, it sucks that like there have been a lot of times where school would get in the way, especially now I have projects that I have to work on. I have really you know, big projects to work on is for social studies and biology. The biology is going to be, you know, the first draft of like the whole project being done is going to be due Friday, and so it'll be done then. And then it's mostly social studies that's really gonna be a pain in the ass. But I mean, I've been doing pretty well, and thing is, I'm also gonna get more projects from other teachers next week, which is pissing me off, because it really does cut into my AJATT time sometimes, and it makes it to the point where like I get frustrated and then don't do new cards, because it cuts into my time so much that I only have like 2 hours just to do active immersion, and I don't like that. I like at least 3 hours to be able to like sit down and like watch stuff, because you know I don't have that much time after school. And also since it's gotten hotter, I can't really like wear my use my sweater that has a like collar, and that basically covers over my ears and stuff to like listen in class, because it's just too hot. But I still do get, you know, enough listening time in, like listening starting from the morning, during lunch, and on my way home and at home, and stuff like that. So I still do get enough. It's just not as much, and also it's getting a little harder to, like, I can't listen to anime in class because, like, while I'm doing like any academic stuff, because it's too distracting, because all the images are coming up in my head and I understand a lot, and I'm starting to understand more and more of it constantly, and so it gets really distracting, so I don't listen to stuff like anime. So instead during those times I'll listen to like the audio books that I've gotten from LibriVox and Aozora Bunko. So yeah, so that's sort of been like the summary of these 8 months. And also I did do meditation, but I got fucked because I had a college trip and I didn't meditate during that time because it just really wasn't gonna work. And when I got back, then I started doing 15 minutes of meditation, like, for the first time, and it actually didn't feel too bad. But like later in that day and like the next day, I got really sick. Like, I mean, like I was feeling like ass. And for that time, like, I didn't do much RTK and stuff, because I also had projects to work on, and I went hard on those projects even when I was sick, and I was like going to bed. I went to bed like at like 10 for like 2 or 3 days, like, because I was that sick and I needed to get better as soon as possible so that I can, like, you know, get back into things with both AJATT and just be able to be more efficient with school. And during that time, like, I couldn't really meditate because my nose just clogged, and, you know, the only meditation object I use is the breath. I feel like it still is the best thing to use, and I don't think I'd really be able to focus much on anything else, because it'd be like something I would normally use as a distraction probably. So yeah, and since then I actually haven't meditated, so it's maybe been like a month and a half. I'm planning on trying to get back into it, because I did notice a difference, you know, after meditating for like 2 months and then not doing it anymore. Like, I was more easily like aggravated. It's harder to like let go of things and stuff like that, and so and mind wandering just happens more frequently. It just does. And like before, I was sort of snapping back like within like a few tens of seconds, but now sometimes it can even last like a minute or so, and I'm just seeing the effects. So I'm still going to try to get back into meditation again. It's just not right now, because it became a stressful thing to where like I'll be on the way home and I would just be thinking about how I had to sit down and meditate before I do anything else, because that's what I would do. And it was becoming like a source of like aggravation. I was getting really annoyed by it. And so maybe I might just start trying to do it during the summer and make it a habit over the summer, because I was gonna try to do like some volunteer work over the summer, just because, you know, for college stuff. And it was maybe gonna be like 3 or 4 hours a day, and it wouldn't be too bad, because then it would mean that I would try to age as hard as possible when I got home, because like now I had like time taken out of my day, so like I'm focused more on AJATT, and which could have actually made me possibly more efficient, but that's not gonna happen. So I'm probably just gonna try to AJATT as hard as possible throughout the summer, and you know, try to get it back into meditation. Though I do recommend doing what Matt said. I don't know if he put it on his Twitter, I can't remember, but like just go, said like keep it to 5 minutes for like the first month and then move forward. Though what I would say is just move away from, like, move up in time when you feel like you're ready. Like if you like are sitting 5 minutes and it feels like an hour, don't go to 10 minutes, because then you're just gonna get really pissed off, and you're just gonna want to use any excuse you can to quit. And that's sort of more or less what happened to me. This video is like 9 minutes, so I'm gonna try to not let it go too far. Definitely not passing at least 15. I was saying 10 before, but you know, things happen. And so as for what I'm planning on doing in the future, so there's of course Take Him. I've already been through a lot of it, and a lot of the grammar's already solidified from just listening and reading, like prior to when I started AJATT. The later stuff, like I'm not too like keen on like doing Take Him, just because there's so much English. I just want to do Japanese, but I will try to read as much of it and, you know, do sentence mining from it just to get the grammar down. Though I'm gonna have to be honest in saying that I don't know if I'll actually do everything, like, you know, do sentences for like every single part of it, just because it's one of those things where I don't really care about grammar all that much at this point. Especially since it's something that you can just learn intuitively, so you don't like really need it per se. It's extremely helpful because it makes input more comprehensible, but you don't need it to get really good, because eventually it's going to be something that's going to be intuitive anyways. And yeah, I also do really want to get to sentence mining, just because even when I play like video games, like I was playing Sin no Kiseki Kai, Radiant Historia, and there like be words that'll come up, and I just want to throw them into a deck really badly, just because I just wanted to remember those words. And especially because like with video games, like you just find them randomly and stuff like that, and you're like, damn, and then you like, you know, look it up on Jisha using the RTK keywords, and then, you know, put them together, figure out what the word is, and then it's like, oh, okay, then I can use this. Or like there was even there's one, I think it was Kihon-teki, and I didn't actually know like except for teki, I didn't know like any of the other kanji in the word, but like what I was reading, it was part of something in the game I was reading, and it just came up and I just guessed it, because I don't know, I felt like it was right, and I got it right, and I was just like, wow. Like it was really weird, and it's happened before where it's like you see something, like you don't know like any, like you're not familiar with like the characters. Like I wasn't thinking of the RTK meaning either. It's just like I saw it and I was like, I think it's this, and I got it right, and that was pretty cool actually. That made me feel really good about myself. And it's those little things that you have to enjoy about AJATT. You know, just have fun with it, and because, you know, you're gonna have those times you're gonna feel like, damn, I don't understand shit, but I mean, you know, eventually you'll get used to not understanding jack shit. Like I'm used to it by now. Like I'll watch anime and I won't understand like half of it. I'll just be having a blast. Like shit, Steins Gate, you know, you would think that a show like that you might not be able to enjoy if you don't understand it 100%, but man, I was glued to that screen when I was watching that show. It was just some crazy shit, man. And yeah, it was all right, my bad, I got a call and I had to go check it. I just finished up real quick. So yeah, so, you know, just enjoy your immersion stuff, find things that you really like doing. It's fine to play video games and stuff. Some people may say that it's not like the quote-unquote the best immersion because of sometimes they don't have voice acting, and it's, you know, hard to really get a lot from it. But I just do what you want to do, honestly, because that's what's gonna, because doing what you like to do in Japanese is what's gonna keep you like continuing to do AJATT. Like if you're always looking for like what's the best thing to do, like until like you're actually like, once you're actually good at like Japanese somewhat, then you can be like, okay, what's gonna help me improve? Like you'll be looking for those things, because it's like, since you're already pretty decent at Japanese, like it's not gonna bother you as much doing something that's sort of boring or like not as fun. But when you don't know jack shit, it gets really painful if you're not doing things that you enjoy doing. Like honestly, like if you're just being bored all the time and you don't understand jack shit, then it's gonna suck. But if you don't understand jack shit, but like, you know, you're having fun, like, then it's like whatever, right? So yeah, just do that. And yeah, this is sort of this is just like, guess May update, 104 days into RTK update, well not into AJATT RTK, whatever. And I guess maybe the next update will come maybe June or maybe later than that. I don't know, either during grammar or during when I start sentence mining, like bilingual sentences, or maybe even like right when I finish RTK 3, so that I can like complain about it, because I know that it's gonna suck, because I hate RTK 3, honestly. But I'm gonna finish it because that's what I set out to do. So yeah, I'll see you guys